people that have been in some other business industry job.
You know, old farts.
Yeah, well,
you can't say that on it.
Not old.
I just did.
We attract students from all ranges of different industries. Some who just want to make a career change. They've been doing something for a lot of time, and they had a little interest maybe a while back, and the opportunity presented itself to start a new career. So they come to class and they enroll and get started. Some of them are currently working in aircraft industries. Some of them are working in other venues around. So there is no stereotypical type student. They come from a very wide. We have age ranges from late teens to I think my oldest student, older than me, was and I'm old, so I would say my oldest student was maybe 62, 63 years old.
Awesome. And how long will it take? It's not like going back and getting a four-year degree, is it?
It's not. But they do, along the way of the course, I believe we're a 9-month full-time program, and it takes 4 semesters in the evening to complete. So
I can work the whole time?
Sure. And a lot of my students in the evening are full-time employed already. So they really have a lot of commitment working full-time and then going to class 3 nights a week. So it's a lot of work.
Okay, I tell this to Anita every week. Kids coming out of high school want to know, what can I make?
Well, entry-level positions after a trade school like WATC, probably they're going to have an entry-level position somewhere in the neighborhood of probably $12 to $14 an hour. A company like ours has a very nice benefit package, so a nice health, welfare, vacation packages, different things that you would normally look for in a larger company. But
what about the hours? I know that's one of the things I was looking for in my new life. Instead of working nights, weekends, holidays, as you do in the news business, how is heating and air?
That's a good question. We are very, very busy when the weathers are at extremes, of course. So when it's very, very cold, we're busy, and our technicians can work anywhere from 60 to 80 hours a week easily.
But we're talking overtime there.
Well, yes. And then during our normal business hours, usually a regular 40-hour week is pretty much the normal.
What are the growth opportunities for a student that would go into the air conditioning technology? Can they advance up through your organization?
In our company, yes, they can come in as an entry-level position, and over time they can move into, sometimes they have a particular aptitude for becoming a salesperson that really fits them better, or project management.
Do you do a lot of commercial work, or is it all residential?
We're kind of divided between the two. We have a lot of light commercial work and then residential work, so it's very well balanced.
Sounds great. We want to thank Jeff Marklewitz, who is an instructor in air conditioning technologies at WATC, for coming in, and
Thanks, Jeff.
Comfort Systems. If I get hot or cold, I'm calling you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we have to say thank you. I think I have solved the weird noise problem. See, you can hardly hear anything. And that's because thanks to Pink Saloon, which is so weird. What I like to do is highlight a new Pink Saloon outfit. Well, today we're going vintage because I didn't have time to go over to Pink Saloon. Can you believe that? Wow. At Douglas and Oliver. And so it just happened to be my favorite store anyway. And Brooke talked me into these awesome pants, and they're corduroy. And if you'll notice, very little sound. Nice. And the jacket, vintage Pink Saloon. Always going to get something a little bit different at Pink Saloon, which is why we love the folks out there. And anyway, so this is something I had deep in my closet. You won't be able to find it now, but if you go out to Pink Saloon and look around, you're going to find so much you want to buy. It won't be a problem. We'll be right back. My New Life Online, I'm Anita Cochran, and this is Steve Wyckoff. The great thing about this, Steve, I was in the news business for 20 years, and I'm forming my whole new life. Don't ask me about it, because it's still kind of like in a concept mode. But anyway, what is surprising to me is because I was down one road, which was journalism, and Kansas journalism for so long, I really didn't see any other opportunities out there. And so then, once the door opened, I was saying, you know what? I could have made money a whole lot of different ways right here in my home state. And I don't think a lot of us really realize how many different options there are.
You know, Anita, one of the problems that we face, I spent 38 years in public education, and we didn't see those options either. And
why?
We were totally focused on preparing every student to go to a 4-year college. And that's a wonderful goal.
Right.
But not all of our kids need to go down that path. And there are great opportunities for students in other walks of life to have a really fulfilling life, really good jobs out there that we weren't aware of.
I think that's part of it too, is we're just looking for a better life. No matter who, what age, we want everything to fall into place. And so that's why I'm excited our next guest, Terry Smith, is here from WotC. And you are a senior learning officer, which I love that title. What exactly does that mean?
What is a senior learning officer?
Well,
Who's
basically,
the junior learning officer?
well, I don't think we have one. I'm the junior one also.
Oh, okay, great.
So, but really, it's probably, to put it in a different term, the old term was the department chair, and the department chairs are senior learning officers now. Usually have 4 or 5 programs that we kind of oversee, and we're right next to the instructors and work with them and try and aid in any way that we can, kind of the go-between for instruction, the students, and then with administration. So
Make sure he's going to live over here.
he will.
You're going to talk a little bit about the air conditioning refrigeration technology, or as some of us like to refer to it as, HVAC.
HVAC.
Same, right?
We just have to have a couple of different names for everything.
And make
Just
sure
for
you're unique.
variety.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's just one program. Give me some example of the other things that are offered out at WotC.
Well, I mean, we've got a wide range of things. I'll speak directly to the manufacturing department and the HVAC program that I
And are
kind of
those two
oversee.
combined?
Actually,
separate?
separate departments,
Okay.
but so at our main campus at Grove, we've got some transportation opportunities in collision and auto service. We have welding. We have some aviation composite things going on that is under another area.
Now then what happens? Does a student come take a look around and then just go, eeny, meeny, miny, I want to be in this?
Well, we have counselors that they can visit with. They're welcome to visit the shops, different labs, and kind of talk to the instructors to see what they might have an interest in. So we
Okay.
try and match them up with whatever individual students would like to do.
You mentioned drafting and machining. What are they?
2 very good programs. Our drafting program is design technology, and we work on couple of different ways to go there, from an engineering standpoint, manufacturing standpoint, drawing using programs like SolidWorks to draw manufacturing parts, or there's the architectural side for like doing buildings and homes. Then on our machining program, we have a manual side, and then we have our automated side with Haas machines doing CNC programming and machining.
Are all of your students that come to you brand new students to you, or do you get students coming back to increase their skills?
Combination of both. We have, different age groups. We have some students that have never been in the area or field that they're trying to study, and we have people that are coming back for some technology updates and retraining, and we also offer some business and industry or customized training options for students also.
Those improvements in technology really are driving what's going on, aren't they?
There's a lot of difference in the technology on how far, more and more of the CNC operations in our machining program, and certainly in our design technology program, all the drawing and so forth is done computerized. So it's a big thing.
We better clarify. CNC doesn't mean cash and carry.
CNC.
Or does it?
Computer, pneumatically controlled.
So basically you're talking about an automated machine that you set up to do the same function over and over again?
Correct. In our machining department, you have a program, a CNC program, and once you make a part, you can pretty much, push the button. You have to load your part and so forth, and a lot of things to watch. But it's going to do the same machining operation over and over again.
Maybe hard for you at home to picture what exactly is going on. Luckily, on My New Life, once we get into some other production, we're going to be able to take you to the scene and show you what these jobs are about and meet some of the people who are doing them. Because that's when you really go, oh, I can do that for a living. Because I'm lucky we were able to go to a lot of different